What's up, guys? Today we're going to do a 25% race at Vegas, career mode. I am going to use a custom setup from last year. Now I noticed that they usually work pretty well, but some of them at some tracks have to be adjusted, so it's not a perfect one-to-one switchover, which is fine. I guess it shows they've worked on something. There are some things that feel different. Like I said, the force feedback feels a little bit improved. The cars do feel slightly more into the track. I mean, it's very subtle. It's not a huge difference, but it's there. So let's just get into it. I'm gonna go straight to, I always start in the back just to make things a little more interesting. So I'm gonna skip this and go right into
Coming
it.
to the green. Are you ready?
See how it works out.
Green, green, green. Got one down low now.
Car audio sounds great, just like last year.
Car there on the inside.
And I'm not gonna rush it. I'm gonna take it easy. I usually try to race
Hold your line. Clear low.
as clean as I can. Try to make it realistic. Not try to force the car
Stay low.
where it doesn't want to go. A lot of guys I notice,
Still there.
they race, you know, like it's a video game, which it is, but they do things that you would never do in real life.
You got room. You're clear there.
You know, and you're just pushing the AI out of the way. You can't really race like that in real life, so
Stay on the bottom
I
here.
try to treat it realistically. It does add a bit of a challenge. Just stay off the gas a bit.
Careful. Still there. Clear high, bud. Careful.
I know a lot of
Still
people
there.
don't like these mile-and-a-half tracks. I actually really like them.
Careful. Still there. Car high. Careful there.
These are my favorite tracks in the game, on a mile-and-a-half.
If you need it.
Really tight on that corner. Yeah, the setups, I would say, translate about 90%. I'm talking about custom setups. If they worked on Nascar Heat 4, you can use them, but you're going to find that at a lot of tracks, you're going to have to make some adjustments, just small changes.
Great job, driver. That's a
Try to pass on the outside here.
Hold your line. Got one inside.
Get that high line going.
All right. You're clear.
I gotta take off the gas just a bit. I don't think I've touched any other car. I take pride in that. I think it's more realistic, you know? I mean, I'm not trying to downplay the way people play these games. It is a video game. But if you treat it like you're in a real car, and you're more methodical, I think you'll get more enjoyment out of it. Wow, that corner's pretty tight. So that's one area that I could spend some more time and try to adjust it for this track. On NASCAR Heat 4, it didn't feel that tight. So yeah, it does feel a little tighter. But that's just going to add, you know, to the challenge. This is one of the more challenging tracks, I think. Atlanta is like just way too easy. And you can win even with stock setups, the sliders. You don't really need a custom setup at Atlanta, but at this track, definitely pretty challenging, at least for me. Whoa. I actually had to touch the brake on that one. It would be nice if they could add a little, like have the driver stick his hand out the window, sort of wave you by or something. Just little things, little details that would make it cool. I am enjoying this cockpit view without the steering wheel. I thought it was going to be awkward, but it really depends how you play. I'm sitting on a chassis, but I'm right in front of the TV. Like my face is literally about 3 or 3.5 feet away from the screen. So I'm really close to the screen, so it feels nice. It's actually not bad.
Time to go.
If you're like sitting on a couch far away from the TV, yeah, it's definitely more awkward. But I like it. It's working out nicely, for me at least. Yeah, I gotta make an adjustment. Definitely want to loosen up the car a bit. I'm not an expert on setups. I know the basics, but by no means, I get my setups offline. I mean, online, and then I make small adjustments to it to tailor it for my driving style. But that's one area I would love to see NASCAR games evolve. Whoa, right on my outside. I want a busier spotter and more accurate, but I would love to have a career mode where the crew chief actually works with you on the setup. And the game sort of guides you through it. I've talked about it before, and I'm gonna do a very thorough video about what these guys need to do for the next gen. But right now, unless you're really knowledgeable about car setups, usually what you do is just get setups off other people, which breaks the immersion. I want to be involved without having to feel like I have to go to engineering school.
Car outside, hold the line. All right, you're clear.
Past Kansas. Yeah, I really enjoy this track. I like these 1.5 mile tracks. Something about the feel of racing around it and picking off cars one by one, that's really enjoyable. And, this is one area that I have praised 704, is the AI. It's pretty good at most places. I'm not saying it's perfect, but this is as good as we've seen on any NASCAR console game. Yeah, this car is really tight, so I'm gonna have to definitely make some adjustments. Yeah. So on NASCAR Heat 4, this setup I'm running right now, it's good enough to get me to the top 5. And I pulled out some wins, but I can tell that this isn't going to be good enough in NASCAR Heat 5. So I'm going to have to tweak it a bit. I started in the back, and I'm up to 16, so it's definitely not bad. You guys let me know if I talk too much. Yeah, I gotta play with the throttle really tight. Alright, we'll be pitting soon. Yeah, you can hear, I can hardly get on the throttle there. This is good. This is when this game is at its best.
Keep it going.
It's challenging, and you're just trying to figure out how to pass the next car. You can see the field is spread out nicely. So I would say this is the highlight of these NASCAR Heat games, is the actual on-track racing. And it does vary from track to track, but this is a highlight for these guys. And I'm really hoping that when they go to the next gen, they don't screw this up. Now I know they're gonna start from scratch, but this is the type of racing I want to see continue. And of course, I want them to tweak it and make it better, but I definitely don't want them to lose this. Because this is really what they've done best. All right, so we're gonna pit. All right, we're gonna, yeah, the wedge is pretty high, so I'm gonna go down on the wedge and just a quarter pound on the left side. I don't know if that's enough. I guess I'll find out for the next stage. I don't want to go too far with the wedge and get the car where it's too loose. So,
are you ready now? Inside, inside. Stay high up here.
Nice and
Stay low.
easy.
Stay on the bottom here. You got room. You're clear.
Yeah, I definitely want a much busier spotter. And they should give you, obviously, a slider in the options where if you don't want them to talk it that much, you can always tune it down.
You got room. You're clear there.
But I definitely want a spotter that's a lot more informative, that talks more, because that's how it is in real life. There's constant chatter, and they're always letting you know if you're clear or not.
Great job, driver. That's a bad lap right there.
Okay, so yeah, I just got my best lap. So I definitely made an adjustment in the right direction. I didn't go too far with it. It was a pretty small adjustment, but it definitely, the car is definitely turning better, and the results are showing with the lap time. So there's definitely more room for improvement.
Still there?
Yeah, it's still kind of tight, and I got to be careful.
You're clear.
I still got cars around me. Another thing I did notice with the AI, they do dive bomb a little more this year. Probably once we get to the, if you can get to the top 5, you'll see that the faster cars, like right there, Ryan Newman tried to stick the car on the bottom. So yeah, they're more aggressive on the bottom. So yeah, there is some difference. Now that I've spent more time on the game, but it's subtle and it doesn't always show. Alright, we've worked our way up almost to the top 10. could see how quiet the spotter is. It's just, that's not. They definitely got to work on that. So I know there's no cars around me, but still, I want information. And have the crew chief chime in once in a while. Ask me how, how the car feels, even though I can't answer him. I still want to hear him talk to me once in a while. Or say to me, hey, well, we'll fix that tight condition for you on the next stop. Or, watch your tire wear. Things like that, that really adds to the immersion. I'm really liking this. I'm having a good time. And I've always said that I want to see the games get to this point where you're methodically trying to just move up. One driver at a time. This is really good.
Stay low.
Alright, giving me some info, but I've had times where he'll tell you that you're clear and you're not.
Careful, still there.
Oh, okay, come on. Stick your nose in there.
Careful, still there.
So I'm always conscious of really, like I said, treat the car like a real car. Try not to make contact with other cars if I can help it, right? And get the most I can out of the car. And that's where you're going to enjoy this game the most. Because I see a lot of guys, like in a situation like this, they'll overdrive into the corner and just push, like Logano right there. They'll just kind of push them up into the wall and keep going. And again, I'm not really criticizing the way people choose to play, but that's, to me, that takes away from the immersion. Because you can't do that in real life. You can't go around pushing the AI physically out of the way. You got to try to take care of your equipment, not overdrive the car, hit your marks. And look, I finally cleared them. And that was a lot of fun. That went on for a couple of laps. And this is the way the game is supposed to feel. Right? So, unfortunately, not every track is like this. And Atlanta is so easy, and you're just blowing by cars. And that's what I'm hoping, that we can get it where every track feels like this. All right, we got 3 laps to go for the end of the stage. So this is where I struggle, right? So I knew what adjustment to make, and right now I don't know how to make the car faster. And maybe it's just that this setup doesn't fully translate like it did last year. Like I was able to regularly reach the top 5 and I was able to win. I'm not saying it was easy, but it seemed a lot more challenging. Again, it varies from track to track, but at Vegas, just using that same setup, yeah, it's way more challenging. I really like this. So I'm just trying to point out some of the positives. You know, it's not all negative. Oh, somebody blew up. There's some smoke.
White flag is in the air.
Yeah, that's the 12 car.
Car on the outside now. You got room. You're clear.
I wish we saw more of that in the game. You don't really see that often enough. I mean, I don't want to see it all the time, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, so Blaney blew a motor.
Top 10 that stays. That's where the
Right.
3 points.
Moving in the right direction. Now, like I said, I'm not sure what to do. How do I make this car faster? I mean, do I just keep making it more and more loose? I don't, you know, there's a point where you could go too far. Oh boy. All right, you know what? I gotta take a risk. I'll just make, that's a small adjustment. You know, what the hell? That's a half round. I don't know what else to do. All right, we'll deal with it.
We're going green. Almost ready.
All right. That's it till the end of the race. So I hope I did something.
You got room. You're clear there.
All right, I'm halfway on the throttle, back on it. See, I think a lot of people would have dive bombed that first corner trying to make up spots. I gotta hold off. I don't want to force it in there. I want to be able to say I finished this race clean.
Stay low, stay low.
Off the gas. Car coast.
Careful. Still there. Stay low. Great job, driver. That's a fast lap right there.
All right, so I just
Stay
hit
on
my
the bottom.
fastest lap. So, oh, didn't touch him. Yeah, I overdrove that just a little bit, but I hit my fastest lap. So yeah, the adjustment I made did go in the right direction, but that's just the first couple of laps. You know, just because the car got better early doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. It might get really bad late in the run. So
Wow, that was your fastest lap ever.
okay, so I'm fast right now on fresh tires.
Careful. Still there. Still there.
Right there.
Careful. Still there.
All right, I'm below 31 seconds, so I definitely made the car better, but it looks like these guys running up front, they're fast.
Car on the outside now.
Even though I made the car better, I don't know if I've got the speed to win. I definitely don't. I think this is just, might be at best a top 5 car. Because I'm here in the top 7 and they're giving me all I can handle. I'm going to try to take a slightly different angle. Yeah, the car, it is definitely a lot tighter than on NASCAR Heat 4. I'm just talking about here at Vegas with this particular setup. So this is something I can spend some time and make some adjustments. I don't, you know, like I said, I'm not an expert when it comes to setting cars up. And that is, I think, one of the biggest areas that 704 can take, like, some innovative steps to make the game where it guides you through setting up the race car so you don't have to be like an expert in race car engineering. And I think that would appeal to a lot of people. Also, it adds to the immersion. A lot of these drivers don't know much about car setups. They rely on the crew chief and the car engineer on a race weekend or on a simulator back at the shop. You know, they know how to complain about the car, but they don't actually figure out what they need. Like, there are some drivers who really know this stuff, but that's just a handful of guys. In either case, make the game where it kind of guides you to setting up the car, and then you'll actually want to spend time in testing and practice. And that is a big way you can add to the immersion of this game. Yeah, I don't think I'm even going to get a top 5. I'm giving her all she's got. So, yeah, I mean, I made the car better, but this is all I can get from this setup, I think. I'd have to actually change something in the setup. Because making the car looser than it is now, I'm not sure how much faster I could be. Yeah, now it's tight. So I was able to make the car faster in the first few laps. But I've settled into a steady pace. So I'm going to have to be happy with a top 10 today. But I'm interested to know what you guys think, right? Watching this race. And what you think about what I said about the AI and all that stuff. Because yes, I know there's a lot of issues, but you know, I want to make sure that people know there are some really good things about this game. The thing is that the racing was almost, I mean, it's pretty much the same as last year. So even though there are races like this where I think is really good, you can still get this on Nascar Heat 4. But like at this particular track, it's definitely more, it is more challenging, which is why I'm disappointed with Atlanta. Now I'm hoping that maybe in a patch they'll do something, but Atlanta feels no different. But then there are tracks like this, and yeah, I do feel like overall it's just more challenging. Yeah, the car's tight. I mean, it's also driver style and stuff, but I don't know what else I can do. I'm really giving it all I got. And I tried to take a high angle and sort of diamond it to the bottom, but it's tight. I think I'm squeezing out all I can out of it. And sometimes that's all you got. You just got to bring it home, the best possible finish. And that's what I like. I don't want to win at every track every time. Oh, I see some smoke.
Towers called a caution.
Yeah, Kurt Busch. All right, now, I wonder if he's gonna stay. You see the puff of smoke? All right, nobody's coming in. Yeah, I gotta stay out now. That sucks. See, I think the pit strategy still needs a lot of work too. So I'm being forced to stay out because everyone else is.
We're going green.
Kurt Busch, did he?
Are you ready here?
Looks like he pitted.
Green's out, let's go. Got a car
I
roll
mean,
now.
we've seen a lot of times last year where a car would, have damage or blow up a motor, and then they would stay out
Still there.
and just stop the entire field.
Careful.
I'm glad it didn't happen that time. And now I got a chance. Oh man, it's tight.
Stay on the bottom.
Maybe I can get a top 5. Anybody? Oh yeah, I got somebody next to me. See, that's why I want to hear that.
5 laps to go.
Spotter
Stay on the
needs to
bottom.
talk to me, man. Oh my God, tight. I overdrove it.
Still there.
No,
inside.
see? Oh,
All right. You're
Truex
clear.
tried to dive bomb into the bottom. So that's one thing I noticed. The AI seems to do that a little more this time around. Oh my God, it's tight. Almost hit the wall. All right, Truex is looking. He's looking. All right, now he's staying up top in the middle now, more or less. That's what I want to see. I want to see guys like who try different lines. We need to see more of that.
Stay on the bottom here.
Oh my God, I'm tight. Oh. Man, my hands are sweating, man. And this is just a 25% race. I'm gonna do a 50%. I mean, this thing doesn't record long enough for that, but I think, man, a 50% race would be a real blast here.
Still there. Hold your line. Got one
He's
inside.
trying to dive bomb to the
You're
bottom,
all the way on the bottom there.
but I blocked him. Oh, see, look, trying to get a run. And then I got
Still there.
Elliott
White flag,
outside.
next time by.
Man, I almost had that.
Three
Oh,
wide
no,
now.
I overdrove it. Look, he's gonna stick it in the bottom.
Clear low.
Oh, I just got him blocked. See, that's the one thing I did notice. They are more aggressive on the bottom. All right, don't overdrive. Oh no!
Got one up top.
I hit the apron and it. Oh man!
White flag is in the air.
Damn! I had a top 5. Oh well, I tried. The car just doesn't have it in it, but I think I'm going to finish 6th, which is one spot better, thanks to Kurt Busch blowing an engine. Yep, that's all we got. This ain't too bad.
Top 10. Nice job.
103. All right, see, I didn't hit 105, so that means, yeah, there's more room for speed. I just gotta figure it out with the setup. But I had a lot of fun with that race. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about anything I said, about the race itself. So I look forward to your thoughts. Later.